Right? Farewell. Hey, wait! The castle... Oh yeah, this is bad, and this is definitely a bad ending. The castle's crumbling. We have to leave. Damn you, Bronner. Okay, so having the locket equipped was not anything determining whether which ending we'd get. Damn it, in the end that monster Bronner escaped. Still, we stopped Dracula's revival, so that's good enough, don't you think? I'm concerned how I feel? Well, I guess you are right. After all, I do feel a little responsible for you, so... Oh, by the way, where's Vincent? You think he escaped the castle? Oops, I knew we forgot something. Have no fear, he's just fine. Eric, is that true? Thank goodness. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep my promise to you. It's alright. When the Dracula's castle is gone, I'll soon vanish. I have one last request, though. My daughters. Eric! And he doesn't even have the strength to ask. Disappeared. I wonder what he was trying to ask us in the end. Beats me. But look, we have to track down Bronner now. You're right. Along with those other two. Alright, let's go, Charlotte. Right. Nope. Game over. Alright then. So it's not the locket.
Oh, actually, it could be the locket, but also it could be too early for us to go there.
Yeah, it could be a case of that we need to find something somewhere else again. Let's ourselves look. There is... No, there's not... Let's have a quick look at the map here. Swap those around. Let's see. Yeah, there's one spot down below that's unexplored, but that's just a room, so I doubt that's anything of importance. Let's see. And I'm not seeing anywhere here that could have another exit.
Yeah, what the heck?
I guess that means we'll have to go looking around inside the paintings. Go on Mario 64 and get more power stars. There is a suspiciously big open area in the middle of the castle there, next to the staircases. But yeah, we'll just have to go painting to painting and see what we can find.
Yeah, that would probably make more sense in this case. Otherwise, I feel like there should be more rooms, but the paintings are the things, blocking us from getting to Dracula, so...
We need to find a way past that. Actually, let's go back and ask Eric about that distortion. And I just realized there's another comparison to Super Mario 64 with this. With the infinite staircase, since we can't make progress due to a spatially distorted area.
You're back.
Okay. Nothing new here.
I'll lower the price. I'll lower the price.
Let's sell some unnecessary stuff. A duck egg preserved in clay. No thanks. Rotten Dorian has introduced you to a whole new world of unpleasant odors. We need the bread. Keeping some of the weapons.
But you need the long sword for...
Oh well, we can buy one back here. Okay, that's a bit of a loss. But, oh well. Could have been more sword. Okay then.
Reload.
Or just... damn it. Just short.
Reload.
I thought we... I thought you could buy those here. Or... Okay, there's a lot more... Okay, there's a lot more equipment that you can buy here instead of, compared to the Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, reset quickly. Okay, not like we missed much there. Yeah, I was not paying attention there for a bit.
And this is why you have me. Imagine if I had not said anything.
Yeah.
Then you just be wondering, where's my longsword?
There is another area to the left there that we haven't explored. I don't expect we'll find much there, but still better to take a look. And yeah, we need to unlock some sort of flight somewhere. Alright, it saved, so all of the potions we used were lost as well there. Let's see. So the Gladius, or Gladii. So the Halberds. Anything we have multiple of here?
Yeah, but I don't dare to sell a lot of things simply due to they could become a quest item.
Yeah. That one we might have use for if we run into cursed areas. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to find a way to cure him first, probably. And pass that distortion.
Charlotte!
And actually, when I think about it, that was just a game over. There was no end credits.
Yep. Also, let me swap out to some stuff that has more luck than anything else, if we have that. There. Nothing here. Anything among these? Moonbrooch, but that's already equipped. You got any... I wonder if their luck stats has effect separately or combined. Something to maybe look into at some point.
So, ain't there a guide thing in the game that can tell us what each stat does?
I should look for that. Let's see. Guides, skills, quests. No.
Let's talk.
Talk to your partner. Is something troubling? If something's troubling you, it's important that we talk. I can handle things myself. I prefer it that way. Let's just both do our best. You can attack enemies with physical or magical attacks. When an enemy takes damage and flashes blue, it means the attack had little effect. Okay, so tutorials disguised as banter. That's good to know. So matching the right attack to the right enemy is the key to success. An abnormal status penalty doesn't seem to affect your partner. Oh, so by switching players, you can let the unharmed one take up the slack. Okay, that's a smart one. Fighting as a pair is reassuring, but some attacks just can't be avoided. If that ever happens, you need to be brave enough to fight alone. Okay, got it. Hey, your magic's weaker than I thought, isn't it? Well, excuse me. If I have enough time to recite an aria, my magic will be stronger. As the gauge builds up higher and higher, the power will increase. If you call your partner and touch the lower screen, did you know that they'll move there? Really? That's handy. Since it's hard to touch while controlling things, that move's aimed at advanced players. Yeah. So similar to the... Okay, we could use that to have them, to have our partner dodge stuff, instead of just bravely running into danger. can unpetrify your partner by attacking them. I see. Can't be on alert while petrified, so watch out. If partner takes damage, the MP level goes down. MP for strong attacks, so that can become a big problem. If the MP level reaches 0, you'll have to fight alone. Just be careful of this. Seems like the trick to deploying a command is to hold down the last direction and press the button. Let's see. Yeah, that's for the stop and such. This really eats up your MP, so wait for the best time to use it. I wonder if Vincent's alright. He's weak, but he's a priest. He should be okay for a while. Alright, he still has his sanity, so he's safe for now. Jonathan, don't you think the sub-weapons are a little underwhelming? Yeah, they're not as powerful as I thought they'd be. On the other hand, it does feel like they're getting more powerful the more we use them. Maybe if we continue to use them, we'll be able to unlock their full potential. AKA use stuff, get stronger with stuff. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I wonder if Vincent... Alright. Okay, now it's just repeating. Okay, good info to have, but not fully necessary. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything up there. Alright. Okay, for a second there it looked like Charlotte got slapped by the whip, not the skeleton that was behind us.
Oh! Really?
Is there anything new to find in there?
Did you see what you just got for drop?
Hobo's clothes.
It's gonna be horrible armor on it or something. We have children?
Ragged, worn clothes. Your mother would be ashamed. This place is fully explored, unless there's like hidden stuff somewhere. Let's give it one run through and see if there's anything we've overlooked or something. Plus, we might get some useful drops from enemies around here. Not that I think we'll get anything useful out of the skeletons here other than throw bone spell or something. Let's see. That. Let me think. Some purification magic. I very much doubt that the holy outfit is directly related to that. But yeah, we're going to have to look around for the pieces of that all the same. So yeah, we may as well use the time to explore around for the purification spell as well. I don't think we have anything like that already. There's clear skies, but that neutralizes ranged attacks. Gale Force, Raging Fire, Spirit of Light. Maybe that would do something, but I very much doubt it. Oh, there, total kills 1371. I thought I spotted something there for a second. Okay, so we need to go on a bit more of an extended killing spree. Kind of curious what that thing would drop.
Yeah, I actually learned about a little bit thing. That is actually from one of those Book of Demons.
Okay.
So usually the demon usually have an owl head. Sadly, I forgot most about it. I was rather half awake, I guess you could say.
Okay. I just hope we don't have to grind for specific spells or such to be able to continue, like we have to do with Dawn of Sorrow.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Nothing there. I doubt that the Miko outfit is part of it as well. We need to go up again.
Actually,
They did say a nun, not a priestess.
Yeah.
So I guess technically speaking, a nun is a priestess, depending on the... What do we even call that? The level of certification or something?
Maybe?
Nice.
It would also depend on who you ask, I guess.
Yeah. Like if it was a Mother Superior, they definitely count as a priestess, I think. I'd say. Why did I go Sylvester there for a second? Oh, I see what happens. When we burn the zombies, they become skeletons. That's just those neat little details of Castlevania, huh?
That's actually a nice detail.
Yeah. Stuff you don't really expect, but makes sense in the moment. So we can grab this now that we can have a double jump. So we probably could have gotten that with just a shoulder jump. Or actually no, just a bit short.
I will be surprised there's a lot of places we can go to now. We haven't thought about like areas in the pyramid place and such.
Maybe, yeah. So I think the map, at least the maps, were mostly explored. But again, there could be hidden mechanics and such.
Yeah, and we were supposed to find a room of ghosts.
Yeah.
Hero's Cape.
Probably something for Jonathan. A flashy velvet cape. Okay. We have gotten better, so we'll get a material in the meanwhile, but still nice to have just for the collection, if anything else.
Yeah, and since they dropped it,
here.
it means we can get more to sell.
These guys don't even wear capes. Trying to think of where we might find... Oh, hello. Axe. A throwing axe is especially effective against targets overhead. Yeah, since Jonathan's attack range is rather limited to the horizontal level. Here we go. I'm trying to think of where we could potentially find... well, anything that could be useful to us. I don't really want to do a full tour of the entire castle trying to find something. But I don't want to be too hasty with looking stuff up.
Yeah.
Right. Can we call that cart back so we don't have to go walk all this distance? Or is this launch only? Yeah, it's launch only. Okay, well, we've got a bit of a track ahead of us then. Oh, we'll have to double check if this, if the castle has like a chapel area. I think previous ones had similar.
Yeah.
Bloodstained had a chapel area, but that's Bloodstained. But that would be the most likely place to find something like that. Also, bye, Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan. Yeah. Speaking of church, maybe we can find something around here. We haven't gotten any quests for stuff up here. But there might be something hidden. There. Also, yeah, I'm using that one still. Let me swap to this one since it does. Actually, do these have effects other than no, only attack? that and Don Quixote deals fire damage instead of physical damage. So as long as we don't run into anything that's too resistant to physical stuff... That was a quick drop. They dropped like they were wearing freaking iron boots.
There's some armor, so... Well, a helmet and a shield, mostly.
True. If there were any place to find holy items, it would probably be around here somewhere. There's something up in that corner. We haven't been able to get there yet. Only a little freaking mini devil. Let's see. We can work our way around. And yeah, once we return to the warp at the center, we can head out, right? Because I don't think we'll be able to find anything here that if
I would
after we've done a
say-
full circle.
I would say probably get it to actually start looking it up. Otherwise, we...
Hello there. Nun's shoes. Okay, that's part 2. Okay. Good thing I still went to look, huh?
Yeah, and... There could be more.
We've got a veil. We've got the shoes. We just need a dress. Or what do you call those things actually?
No idea. They're probably gonna put please add none in front of that name.
A nun or holy or something. No need for warp yet, at least. Saving progress just in case something happens and I just got a ping, so I forgot to set my Discord to do not disturb again. You think I'll have to look if there's some way that I can I accidentally pressed a button in my taskbar there, so I need to wait for it to start up and then close it. Okay, now is not the time for Minecraft. But now I kind of want to see if there's any Minecraft mods, any Castlevania mods for Minecraft.
That'd be curious.
Yeah, we had a boss fight there, didn't we? Of course, it looks important.
I don't remember. Maybe?
On second thought, that hidden room was a bit obvious, so we should keep an eye out for similar tells of rooms being somewhere just sealed up. We've been through here before, but let me just double check. There. Just a frog hopping off to school. I'm guessing you're looking up a hint or something?
No.
If you want to, you can.
My PS4 is turned off and all that, so... But I'm just trying to think.
Let's not leave that behind. You again. Biker's jackets. Okay, so somewhat fitting that we get that from a mounted bird. Maybe not the bird part, but still. Probably outclassed already, but let's see. Actually, no. Huh.
Except in defense.
Yeah. Let's equip that. That's actually really good.
If you want to look it up, I welcome you to do so. Here's the thing, if I look it up, I'll probably not be able to explain it proper sense.
Yeah. Hold on, is there? Okay, no. For a second, I thought I saw an opening in the upper left here, but no, that's for some reason some walls in certain areas of the map are drawn a bit oddly. Okay, enough of that. Thank you, Jonathan. Can't jump up there. Okay, then our circuit of this place is almost done. So again, we still have something else to drop.
I think a long laser beam would be better there.
Probably. There was probably a spell or something that we picked up there. I don't really get why these are shaded like they're hiding in the background for the first bit. But oh well. Oop, another jacket. Okay. We got one thing that we needed out of this, so that definitely wasn't wasted time. Okay. Let me look up let's see if I can find a hint, not an outright answer, but a hint. Let's see. Portrait of Ruin. Tip. Complete the quest, that can be annoying, but yeah. Let's see. Guide FAQ. Most recommended. Yep. Okay, for a second I thought that said one of these guides was named Secret Music, but no, Series Music. Okay. Okay, apparently there... Let's quick search here. There we go. So it is always useful that these guides typically contain shortcuts to finding specific areas. Let's see. Master's Keep. Okay. Bad ending. Sanctuary magic spell. In Sandy Grave. Okay. So yeah, backtracking was indeed needed.
Pondering here for a while to suggest maybe we should go. Wait, I did suggest maybe we should go back to the desert area.
Yeah, but for a different reason, but still a good idea all the same.
Yeah, wait, I did say that we still have that ghost room. I was to suggest that maybe it hides something there.
Could be.
But yeah.
Okay.
No, I was at least within right. Started to think within the right area before I fully went into the. Hey, let's go there.
Okay, southeast of this area. Okay, so a general direction, but that's all I really need.
Sorry about that.